Hey, welcome back to the JK Moto Entertainment Channel. Welcome back once again to Stable B, our favorite place. Got to open up with, I have another new shirt. This one's Christmas. I think it says Candy Canes and Splitting Lanes. So if you're interested in that one, I know it's not quite Christmas season yet. Not quite, but super close. And these are available now on the site. Link in the description. Please go check it out. Pick yourself up a sweet motorcycle related shirt. There's a few other designs on there too. All our holiday stuff is up and going right now. So check all that out and purchase a shirt. But on to better and more important things. Now that my advertising is out of the way. I'm here to hopefully maybe save you a little bit of money tonight, and maybe not. Maybe you're smart enough that you weren't gonna spend any. 1 second. But maybe you were gonna spend some, and I can prevent you from doing that. And there's a certain tool, I saw some people using it, and it was a chain tightening tool. And I heard that word and I was like, man, that sounds cool. I'm a motorcycle guy, I have a chain, I want a chain tightening tool. But did I mention that you guys should subscribe to the channel and throw a like on the video and leave some comments? And we gotta roll an intro. I'm getting so ahead of myself. I apologize for that. We're gonna roll an intro super quick. It's not really an intro, it's just like the little banner thing. It's awesome. Roll that, we'll get right back into it. So. All right, now we're back. Sorry about that. Had to run it real quick. Subscribe, seriously, subscribe. Click the button. Chain tightening tool. As a motorcyclist, you hear about these tools all the time. I've been on Sport Bike Tracker, I've been on Revzilla, I've been like through the accessories portion or the special tools, and you're like, man, check out this. Actually, this thing's super sweet. Like this thing. Do you know what this thing is? I'll get it real close here, see if it won't focus on it. There it is. This is a whole bunch of different Allen heads. There's their sizes. This is like almost every Allen head you could ever need for a front wheel on a motorcycle, which I actually ran into an issue the other day. Their front, I swear it had to be a 19, but it was like just barely a little off square. And so my 19 Allen wouldn't go in there. And of course I don't have any others because I just have this awesome tool. As I was saying, I've seen ads for all these awesome tools, and like the handlebar straightener, angle setter tool thingy. Motion Pro's got one. I actually kind of want that one. I think it might be worth it. But one of the tools that I saw that I don't think is worth it, but I was interested in, is what I already mentioned, which is the chain tightening tool. And I was like, okay, give me a chain tightening tool. That sounds awesome. And I thought about it and I was like, wait a second. What do you mean chain tightening tool? Like what, is it not a 10 or 12 mil wrench? Because that's what I was always used to. Field trip. Hey, look, random part of my garage. Woo-wee. All right, sick. Check it out. This is the back of a motorcycle. This is my motorcycle. It's in Stable B with us. We have a chain down here. It's a little dirty. Yeah, actually, I need to clean that. Yeah, we'll look over here. Here's our chain tightness. It's a little tight. I also need to loosen that, which is weird. It shouldn't be tight, but we'll get to that in a second. But back here is our chain tensioner bolt. And you can see I've got a lot of space on mine. In fact, I need to get rid of a link in my chain and get a new master, and that's on the list for this winter. It'll be okay. I've been riding like it all winter or all summer. It's been fine. But this is how you tighten a chain. You loosen this little lock nut right here, and you move this thing. And in fact, we'll actually just kind of do this today because looks like it needs loosened a little bit. Now, you gotta have your axle nut loose first. So we'll get that loosened. And once that's loose, oh, I thought I was gonna be cool. Not cool today. But once your axle nut's nice and loose, hopefully, if we wanted to, we're gonna loosen this guy right here. Okay, maybe not. Did I say 12? I totally meant a 13. Watch that thing not be a 10 too. Oh, it is, okay. Loosen this guy right there. Get it all the way, unlocked, whichever direction you want to go. If we want this to be tighter, which hopefully you guys can still see over here. Okay, so I got a decent amount of play right here. If I tighten my thing, it's gonna get tighter. Now what we also saw is way down here, if you can see it, right down here, it will have moved on these little teeth. And I found out that these little teeth are what this chain tightening tool is all about. So let's go ahead and actually get this set where I want it. Other side. All right. So now you can see on this side, we have the same little teeth. Let's brighten that up just a teeny bit. Oh, bright, bright, bright. Sweet. Same little teeth down here. So what I'm gonna do is go look at my other side real quick, figure out where I'm at, which I am ever so slightly on the front end, slash almost on the back end. A smaller number. I gotta turn my head around for chain tightening. That's actually like borderline perfect. Now, here's where you're gonna call me crazy, because here I am saying, you don't need this tool. And then I'm sitting here making it look like I really need this tool. But I think the tool is like almost $100 or more. And all it is you take this rod right through here and you put it on here, and it comes out the other side, and then somehow you use that to tell yourself that you're straight, when you already have built in these things right here. And you know, if the manufacturer wanted you to be more accurate than this, they would make this more accurate. I've seen people use tape measures before, which tape measures are like some of the most inaccurate things in the world anyway. I used to use a micrometer, and sometimes I still will, but I'm not looking at like, oh, I'm within plus or minus 0.02 of an inch of the same. And the whole like thing that people are worried about, which I'll show you a little bit, is they're worried about this whole rear wheel alignment, is what they're gonna say, which is that hopefully, so the goal is that your rear wheel back here is like perfectly straight. That's what they're going for. And like I agree. Your rear wheel should be perfectly straight. You want it to be straight with the bike. You want the whole bike to be straight. But being off by, you know, more than the thickness of one of these things isn't gonna throw you off that much. And I think the only other argument I've heard, which let me get back in front of the camera real quick. But the only other argument I've really heard is like, well, what if other parts of your bike are not straight? And I'm gonna sit here and tell you that on the front end of your swing arm, it's two. Actually, it might just be one and a rod that goes all the way through. If it ain't, it's two very, very large bolts, and I believe it's almost another axle rod. And then on the back of the swing arm is the axle rod, which is this nice big rod. And if your swing arm is really like bent, you know, out of alignment one way or the other, or widened or shortened like this, and you think that your wheel being offset to offset that is like gonna work or help, I think you're a little crazy. Realistically, anything outside of like a very, very small wheel dent, very, very small, and just on the edge of like one side, small edge, like I've seen a few before, you know, like you use tire iron a little too hard or something. But outside of that, and abandon like the subframe, and your motorcycle's not gonna be operating that good if you've got bends in everywhere and whatnot. So you would probably know, and if you didn't know, then moving the rear tire to be, quote, straight isn't really gonna help. Anyway, this whole chain tightening tool thing, I'll tell you what it is. It's whatever size wrenches you need to tighten the chain on your motorcycle, and it has nothing to do with pulling it back. And personally, don't worry too much about pulling out a tape measure, a micrometer, or anything like that, or caliper, or whatever. You can, absolutely, and if you want to get that exact with it, there's nothing technically wrong with it, but realistically, just count the teeth that are already installed on the motorcycle, make sure you're on the right side of the tooth. So don't, you know, I mean, something I will do, I'll look pretty closely at it. I won't put it on the front of one side and on the back on the other side. I'll put it on the front on both sides or on the back of the tooth or whatever, but as long as you're within that notch, you're gonna be all right. And your bike's gonna perform fine. You're probably not even gonna feel a difference. So don't waste your money on chain tightening tools. Tighten your chain, not too much, but enough so you don't get hit at tech at your next track day. And if you're looking at other things to pass tech, go ahead and click this video right here because we cover just about everything it is in a motorcycle track day tech. And yeah, we'll leave you to that. Hopefully that was a little bit interesting. And if you come across a chain tightening tool, just go ahead and stay away from it. If someone wants to send me one so I can use it and review it in real time, I won't, because I don't think it's worth it at all. Just putting that out there. If you have one and you swear by it, please let us know down in the comments what about it I'm not understanding or how it's helpful, because I just don't get it. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.